I wanted to explain how I come up with these grooves, because I have a set of 3 simple rules so that you are able to make your own grooves, because I think that's most important, that you get something that makes you be in charge of what you play.
Yeah.
And the first rule being is I'm always playing hi-hat on 1,
Yeah.
and I'm playing hi-hat on the 16th notes before and after each snare accent.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So only that would be like this. Right?
Yeah.
And that's the first rule. Rule number 2 is the right hand either plays 2 strokes in a row or 1. And rule number 3 is the left hand only plays single strokes.
Huh.
And then you come up with grooves like these. You know, it could have been a different groove as well,
Yeah.
following these rules. But if you want to get into it, it's, you know, when you try to learn something with the system, it takes a little time to get to know the system. But then, if you use it, it's really good for getting creative. And this is just the starting point, because of course you could say, well, I want my left hand to play double strokes too.
Yeah.
But I strongly believe in and being creative through limitation.
Right.
And so I would suggest, if you're interested in this, just use the system, and once you have explored it and maybe get bored with just playing single strokes on the left hand, then you can change it.
Yeah.
But I would just stick to it.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said for that, like learning within limitations. So set a very strict set of parameters for yourself, and then say, I'm going to now practice drums within these parameters, and then see what you come up with as a result of that. I guess it's the same as like, this is maybe a horrible comparison, but if you just like got if you're like stranded on an island, you're just trying to figure out how to survive with whatever's there. Obviously, you don't have a lot, or like for the drums, you could, I guess, take away, like we've talked about on Drumeo, like taking away certain drums to try and become more creative, like just play the kick, snare, and hi-hat, and now you're forced to kind of think differently.
That's true. That's what I sometimes do when I play a solo. I don't actually take the things away, but I really make a decision that I'm not going to use all of the instruments, and maybe I'm not going to use crash cymbals. Also, because then you get a different sound, and you're forced to think and play differently. So that's really a very good thing to do.
How did you come up with this? Like, how did you come up with those set of 3 rules?
I was writing the book, and I just analyzed my own playing.
Yeah.
So and then I thought, well, okay, this is what I do, and that's how I came up with it.
Huh.